Hello, YouTube. Hello, MGTOW. Hello, Red Pill. This is Red Pill and Win. Now, here's what I want to say. This is what you weren't taught. This is what you weren't told by your father. Either because they didn't know about the world around them, or because they were ousted out of the home. You young man, now that you have reached the age of voting, the age of signing up for the military, the draft, selective service, whatever you want to call it. You young man are going to go through a lot of firsts. And whether you like to believe it or not, you're behind the curve. Whether you want to understand it or not, whether you understand it or not, you are behind the curve, young man. I am not like these older MGTOW telling you that you need to do something, you need to do this, you need to smoke this, you need to take this, you need to yada yada yada. I'm here to tell you, I'm not here to sell you a dream or sell you some pill or some magical pill. I'm not here to sell you some game. I'm not here to sell you some pickup artistry game. I'm not here to sell you some secret to get in some chick's pants. Because by selling you that, it's not only putting you at a disadvantage, it's putting me at a disadvantage. As I said, I'm not here to sell you anything, because you've got other people that are selling you this crap, that crap. And now I'm going to tell you what I'm not going to sell you, but I am going to tell you something. Something that you need to know. You're behind the curve. Remember many of you growing up, finding interest in a girl, and she curbed you. And she sat you on the curb. She sat you on the bench. And you didn't know why. Well, I'm not going to tell you why, but I'm going to tell you this. She was ahead of you in a lot of things. She was ahead of you in a lot of things. In a whole lot of things involving intimacy. She was miles ahead of you. She already had a head start. You're going to get a lot of first times, and I can guarantee you that the majority of those first times that you're going to get, your female counterpart will have had at least no less than 4 times at your age. No less than 4 times at your age. And you weren't invited. You're gonna get your first car. Now, if she's pretty, some man's gonna probably buy her first car. Second and third car. Young man, you are in a prime position to better your life, to better your credit, to better your finances. to better the comfort that you're going to receive at the end of your work period. Young man, you're gonna face a lot of difficult challenges. Especially if you were raised by a single mother. You're not gonna know how to control your emotions. How to separate emotion from fact and logic. That is by design. That is by design. But over the years, you have to learn. Otherwise, they will always manipulate you. You will always be manipulated by your emotions. You will always be manipulated by your emotions. That takes years of practice. Time that you don't have, young man. Time that you don't have enough of. Yes, some of you will barely make it through. But you're going to need to control your impulses that tell you need this. You don't need it. Only thing you need is the bare minimums. Young man, you're going to realize that the world does not care about you. Either at a young age, or you're going to realize it too late in your golden years. Many of your friends are going to be homeless and not know why. Well, I'm here to tell you why. And remember when, like I said, I understand that I'll tell you why. The reason the world doesn't care about you, it's all by design. These women, these females now are running off of what they expect you to do. Your expectations. You have this mountain of expectations and accountability and responsibility for yourself. And women don't have to have accountability and responsibility for themselves, because now the blame is passed to you, young man. All of the blame is passed to you. It's a lot to take in, I understand, I know. It's a lot to take in. You have to get used to it. It takes some time to adjust. Some of your friends are not gonna make it past 25. And some of your friends are probably not gonna make it to 30. But if you just so happen to make it to 30, look back, look at the gray hairs, and say that you made it. You got there. You got to see your hair turn gray. Be thankful for that. Be thankful for the fact that you got to see your hairline recede. Be thankful for that. Because a lot of your friends either A, took themselves off this world, or B, were removed off of this world by somebody else. It sucks, I know, but it's what it is. Young man, I wish you the best. I hope you use this knowledge in good faith. I hope you don't fall prey to the games that are going to be played. This is Red Pill in the Wind.